I told you, Dinosaur Studio. MS-Thesaurus. This is Tri-State MS Organization. It's presenting family-friendly event called the Autumn Walk at Harrison High. And here with all the info and details is Executive Director Christina Reed and Delaney Davis. And she's an MS-Thesaurus. It's hard to say, Delaney.
Yeah.
And she also is living with MS. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
It's kind of wild in here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's why we like to have a dinosaur. So Tina, tell us about the event.
Sure. So it's been going on for many years. It is always the first Sunday of November, so November 3rd. At 12:30 is registration, and the walk begins at 1:30 at Harrison High School. We've dubbed this as the Mosey. So, you know, it's
so
not...
anybody can be in it.
Anybody can be in it. It's not super long. We set up in the parking lot. We have lots of activities, and then we walk to the track and come back to the parking lot, so about a mile.
Not bad. And you can mosey.
You can mosey.
Nobody's going to be timing you, right?
It's not timed.
Okay, no categories to win on that one.
Exactly.
So let's talk about some of the activities that day, because you've got loads of things going on.
We do. So this is our family favorite event. So it brings lots of people, and we want to make it fun. So we've got the Boom Squad again.
Listen, they start off everything with high energy, and then it goes up from there.
That's
right?
exactly right. They bring such energy. We love having them there. We've got clowns. We've got the Evansville Fire Department. We'll have a fire truck, unless there's an emergency.
Yes.
So,
well, okay.
you know,
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we've got silent auction. We've got all kinds of things planned. So it's
for the whole family, lots of fun.
Family.
And Delaney, will you be there wearing your MS-Thesaurus?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be wearing this one or another costume just yet, but last year I won the most creative costume, so I was really excited for that.
Well, that's a good thing to win.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned when we introduced you that you are living with multiple sclerosis,
That's
and
right.
so people, I think that sometimes that's an invisible disease for some people.
It is.
So what is that like, and what do you want people to know and understand?
Absolutely, yeah. I was diagnosed in 2018, so almost 6 years now. And whenever I very first was diagnosed, I had no idea what it is. The doctors told me, and I said, well, what is that? And so around COVID time, and there wasn't really any support groups or anything that I could really be involved in, so I felt very alone in my diagnosis. And so then whenever the COVID stuff ended and we got moving, then I was introduced to the Tri-State MS Association, and I got really involved there. I do a lot with the organization, and it's really helped me just with the fellowship, the camaraderie, and just living together with MS. You know, a lot of times people with MS, they get lonely, or they feel like they don't have a lot of support or people around, and so it's just a really great organization. And we're here with resources. We have yoga classes. We're starting a support group coming up, and of course events like the walk. It's just a great way to get involved with MS Association.
You are a wonderful spokesperson for the organization.
That's why she's here with me today.
Thank you.
She's the perfect person. But to your point about knowing that you need support and you're not really sure where to reach out, well, now we know where you can reach out, and it's not just this fundraising day, it's 24/7.
That's exactly right. We're the only local resource for MS here in the Tri-State. And it's important to know with events like the walk that all money stays here local. So basically a 1 hour radius from Evansville. So any donations, sponsorships, things of that nature, it all stays local.
So Tina, since Delaney so beautifully told us about the programs, how do people reach out to you if they've had that diagnosis or they have a loved one who has that diagnosis?
Exactly. So you can go to our website if you're just wanting to kind of look around, and that is tristatems.org. You can give us a call at the office, 812-423-5943. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. You can check out all of the events and meetings that we have there. Facebook and Instagram.
Well, plus, just come to the event. You'll get to meet all of them, and you too can wear a dinosaur costume.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies. We'll be back. Don't go away. Stick around.